Dear students, myself Mr. V.D. Jadhav from Department of Chemistry, Teaching College, Nasik. Today this is our third lecture of CHA 392 section 2, that is liquid chromatography. In this lecture we discuss detailed instrumentation of HPLC. So in the previous lecture we discussed the introduction and definition of liquid chromatography, types of liquid chromatography, HPLC introduction, importance and advantages of HPLC in pharmaceutical, and lastly start instrumentation of HPLC. In this third lecture, we will see detail in instrumentation of HPLC. The main component of HPLC: solvent reservoir, HPLC pump, injection port, HPLC column, HPLC detector, and data acquisition system. These are the block diagram of HPLC. Here HPLC solvent connect to HPLC pump, injector, sample injector. Here in between injector and detector there is a HPLC column. After HPLC column, HPLC detector, and lastly data acquisition and waste. We see first solvent reservoir. Solvent reservoirs are used to store mobile phase. Scott Duran bottles are commonly used as solvent reservoirs. The solvent reservoir must be made of inert material such as glass and must be smooth so as to avoid growth of microorganisms on its walls. It can be transparent or can be amber colored. Graduated bottles gives a rough estimate of mobile phase volume in the bottle. Solvent reservoirs are placed above HPLC system at a higher level in a tray. They should never be kept directly above the system, as any spillage of solvent on the system may damage electronic part of HPLC. Next important part of HPLC instrumentation is HPLC pump. The HPLC pump is a very important component of the system. The pump delivers the constant flow of the mobile phase or phases so that the separation of the component of the mixture occurs in a reasonable time. There are two types of pumping systems: isocratic and gradient. Modes of HPLC pumping system. First, isocratic. In this system, the things are kept constant throughout the run. In case of pumping of mobile phase, the mobile phase composition is kept constant throughout the run. The nominal flow rate accuracy required is plus or minus 1% of the set flow. Next HPLC pumping system is gradient pumping system. There is some change proposally incorporated during the particular sample run to achieve a better or and faster separation. In case of pumping mobile phase, the composition of the mobile phase is continuously varied during the particular run for one of the above mentioned purpose. Plus or minus 1 percentage of the step gradient composition is typical. There are two types of gradient systems: low pressure mixing and high pressure mixing. Each system has its advantage. Low pressure mixing gives you a choice of 3 or 4 mobile phases. In high pressure mixing, generally two pumps are used and hence the choice is of two different mobile phases only. High pressure mixing is advantageous as even if one pump phase one can work in isostatic mode. Next, instrumentation part of HPLC instrumentation is injection port. The sample introduction device such as injector to introduce the sample in a flow of mobile phase at high pressure. It is not possible to use direct syringe injection on column like GC as the inlet pressure in Yale's liquid chromatography is too high. The valve injection through fixed or variable loop is a common way of introducing the sample. The valve is the mostly used device. The loop can be partially or fully filled. There are both the types of injectors available. The advantage of partial filling is the possibility of using small amount of sample. When there is scarcity of sample, the precision of the injection is 1% RSD and carryover less than 1%. Next, HPLC column. Columns and related stuff. The HPLC column holds the stationary phase for separating the component of the sample. The columns are usually made up of SS 316 grade steel. Apart from columns, the material of construction of tubing and fitting, plumbing and connections are also very critical. Apart from resistivity to corrosion, connections and plumbing should have a very low dead volume. You can read more details about column HPLC column basics. HPLC column HPLC column basic consists of HPLC column hardware, stationary phase, column efficiency, column and packing. HPLC detectors detect various compounds as they elute out from column. The detector gives response in terms of a millivolt signal that is then processed by the computer integrated to give you a chromatogram. Basically, detector consists of a flow cell through which the mobile phase and resolve sample moves. Optics shine through the detector cell and variation in optical properties are detected. A ultraviolet or UV detector detect absorbance of UV light by chromophores in the analyte compound. A refractive index detector will sense variation in refractive index of mobile phase stream passing through flow cell as the sample analyte mix. These are the various types of HPLC detector. That is UV ultraviolet light, refractive index, fluorescence and electrochemical detector. Before that, the photodiode array detector DAD is the most used detector in liquid chromatography today. The DAD, that is photodiode array detector, gives a three-dimensional view of chromatogram intensity versus time and spectra intensity versus wavelength simultaneously. It can be called as spectrochromatograph. The detailed analysis of the data reveals more information on the complexity of co-elution and helps in identifying the merge peaks and gives information on peak purity. There are several detectors available in the market. However, UV visible detector, photodiode detector, photodiode array detector, fluorescence detector, conductometric and coulometric detector are more commonly used. The new ELSD detector is proving to be important detector while the MSH the detector is outstanding. First, UV ultraviolet light detector, most widely used principle of UV ultraviolet light detector, absorption of UV visible light as the eluent from the column is passed through a small flow cell held in radiation beam suitable for gradient illusion. Next, refractive index detector, universal analyte detector. The principle of refractive index detector, change of refractive index of the eluent from the column with respect to pure mobile phase, very temperature sensitive. Next, important types of HPLC detector is fluorescence detectors. Principle, fluorescent compound present in mobile phase to be detected by passing the column eluent through a cell irradiated with ultraviolet light and measuring any resultant fluorescent radiation. Very sensitive and selective. Next, the HPLC detector is electrochemical detectors. Normally refers to amperometric or coulometric detectors. Principle, measure the current associated with the oxidation or reduction of solute. The detector usually contain low volume cell through which the mobile phase passes carrying the sample component. Next, instrumentation part of HPLC is data acquisition system. Data systems process the detector output and integrate it to form a meaningful chromatogram. Modem integration system do more than just that. They do processing of the chromatogram, calculations, statistical analysis, data backup and storage. Data systems also control various parameters of the system. Thanks to these advanced systems that we no longer have to cut chromatogram peaks and weigh them on analytical balance for interpretation. Thank you.